ఇప్పుడు మోకాళ్ళ నొప్పులు కీళ్ల నొప్పులకు ఆపరేషన్ లేకుండానే ప్లాస్మా థెరపీ అతి తక్కువ ధర 20% డిస్కౌంట్ బేగంపేట్ కూకట్పల్లి బ్రాంచ్లో V9 హాస్పిటల్స్ 9281113869.
Hello Vijay, this is Vishnu from Silly Monks. I would like to ask you the process of your eyes. At the time when the song released on YouTube, I don't know whether you noticed this or not. There are so many comments of women that it will be great and I will be on cloud nine if someone like Vijay Deverakonda looked at me. Your eyes, the Viplav's eyes always have this kind of vulnerability, genuinity. The intimacy you convey to the women always have that tint of genuinity. So what's your process of eyes? And I would, adding to that, I would like to ask you one more question. Liger was a very much hype project and it didn't perform well. So you're back on with your so-called rowdy attitude in Kushi promotions with full energy. How do you handle failures, man?
Your first question about the eyes, it's not so scientific. Let's not make it a process. It's the most simplest thing, like looking at a woman and loving her and looking at her with love it comes naturally. There is no process or science to it. I think when you're fond of someone, you see it in their eyes. It's as simple as that. How do I handle failure? Like, I think about it. I think about what went wrong. The process, failures are really important. I think it's needed, and I needed a failure like Liger. It was important for me because there was a lot. That's the only way I can learn, because I don't have an institution around me who will guide me. I make my own decisions. They succeed, I learn something. I make my own decisions. They fail, I learn something. And that's the only way I journey through life, by making decisions. Some fail, some work. But I enjoyed the film, and I enjoyed making the film, and I'll think of it fondly. Yeah. But the failure does upset you for a while. The thing that about me that about Liger that upset me was that I didn't see it. So the failure of the film didn't affect me as much. I was like, how did you not see it? That felt for me, Vijay Deverakonda, when he says something, it happens. He makes it happen. And I said it would be a hit, and it didn't. So I was like, how the bloody hell did you not see this, you dumb idiot? So that took a time, and that took some time, but I've decided that for the next 3 films, I'm somebody who speaks my mind. When I think a film is a hit, I call it a blockbuster. I've decided that for the next 3 films, I'm going to shut my mouth and let my work speak. So it's a self-inflicted punishment because I embarrassed myself. So I've given that punishment, and for the next 3 films, I'll shut my mouth.
Hi Vijay sir, Avinash ಅಂತೇಳಿ.
Yes.
ಅವಿನಾಶ್, ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಏನಂದರೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕರಿಯರಲ್ಲಿ ಸೂಪರ್ ಡೂಪರ್ ಹಿಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ, ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಮೂವಿ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ಸ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒಪಿನಿಯನ್ ಏನಂದರೆ, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಮೂವಿ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ಸ್ನ, ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಮೇಲೆ, ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಏನಿದೆ?
I just said I will not talk about results. It's a punishment I've given myself. It's a beautiful film. I have a feeling about it, but I won't talk about it. About successes and failures, I think to anybody, if this question is being asked a lot, I think everybody at some level is worried about failure or working for success. I think it's a stress everybody finds in their respective field. Forget being an actor and cinema. I think as a journalist, you want your article, your video to be successful. I don't think you should. I don't think you should worry about both. To tell you, there is nobody in human history who's been successful, who's not failed. It is part of life. You have to. There's nobody who doesn't fail. Like, success is not failing. Success is failing and then still moving forward and correcting the wrong things and doing it right. So we give too much importance to both. Too much importance to success or too much importance. They're just like, life is what happens between them. I've had 10 releases. So I've had 10 successes or failures. I've lived 34 years. Life is not those 10 moments. Life is what I do between them and long after them.
ಸೊ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸರ್ಸ್ಗೆ, ಅಂದರೆ ನೀವು ತೆಲುಗಲ್ಲಿ ಮೂವೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮಲಯಾಳಂ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಕೂಡ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಮಾಡೋ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಇನ್ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್?
So do you have any plans of making Kannada films?
Kannada, definitely we would love to make movies in Kannada.
ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಪೈಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಆ ಥರ ಏನಾದ್ರು ನಡೀತಿದೆಯಾ ಸರ್, ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನಿಂಗ್?
Yeah, we're planning. Actually, I studied in Karnataka, Davangere, so ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರ್ತದೆ ನಮಗೂ.
ಸರ್ ವಿಜಯ್ ಸರ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ
ಕೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ಇದು ಕೊನೆಯ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್, ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ವಿಜಯ್ ಭರಮಸಾಗರ ಅಂತ. ನಿಮಗೆ ನೇರವಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಏನು ಅಂದರೆ, ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಡಬ್ಬಿಂಗ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳಾದವು. ರೀಸೆಂಟಾಗಿ RRRಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ರಾಮ್ ಚರಣ್ ಅವರು ಡಬ್ಬಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದರು. ನೀವು ಯಾಕೆ ಈ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಡಬ್ಬಿಂಗ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ?
Why am I not
Why haven't you attempted to drive
dubbing in Kannada?
Yes.
Yes.
Dubbing is hard, man. What do I tell you? On a very practical level, it's hard. And I want you to, I can do it, but I'll screw your experience with my terrible pronunciation, and I don't want to do that. So I would rather you watch it and enjoy the film instead of my incompetency coming in the way.
ಬೇರೆ ಭಾಷೆಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಡಬ್ಬಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ?
Only Telugu I have dubbed for
ಮುಂದೆ
Kushi.
ಮುಂದಿನ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಫಿಲಮ್ ಇವರು ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಡಬ್ಬಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಥವಾ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ?
Next in the
ಆ
future,
ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಭಾಷೆ ಕಲಿತ ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಸರಳವಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಖಂಡಿತ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ
you
ಆಗ್ಲೇ
like my voice. You like my voice a lot.
ಯಾ
You want to see all my films in my voice.
Yeah, yes, sir.
I'll make that happen. How, you don't ask me. I'll make it happen. You'll see in my voice. You'll hear.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್.
ವಿಜಯ್ గారు,
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್.
Sir, sorry.
విజయ్
once
గారు,
again.
విజయ్ గారు,
నా
Okay,
పేరు వరదరాజని. I am a writer actually. I wrote dialogues for this Kushi also.
Oh, nice.
And I worked a lot of movies of yours and మనకి టాక్సీ వాలా, గీత గోవిందం, లైగర్
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
పాటలు కూడా. సో ఎన్టీఆర్ గారితో మళ్ళీ రామ్ చరణ్ గారితో తెలుగు డబ్బింగ్ కన్నడ వర్షన్ చేయించాను. యాక్చువల్లీ దగ్గర కూర్చొని చెప్పించాను. మీరు లాస్ట్ టైం లైగర్ కూడా చెప్పారు నెక్స్ట్ మూవీ కన్నడ డబ్బింగ్ చెప్తానని చెప్పారు. ఐ విల్ టేక్ కేర్ ఆఫ్ దట్ థింగ్. ఐ మీన్ మీరు ప్రొనౌన్సియేషన్ గురించి ఐ విల్ టేక్ కేర్. నెక్స్ట్ మూవీ డెఫినెట్గా మీరు చేయాలి సార్. ఇట్స్
Naku, if I knew I was becoming an actor when I turned 25, 26, I would have stopped all this maths, physics, chemistry, and I would have learned Kannada, Tamil, Malayalam, Hindi. I would have spent that time. I didn't know. So now I'm stuck. Now if I have to dub in all languages, I have to go to school again. I have to take 5-10 years.
ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸರ್, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್
Yeah,
ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
my love to all of them. My love to all of them. Thank you all.
That's
And
right.
thank you for working on my
థ్యాంక్ యూ
film.
సార్.
విజయ్ గారు,
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
చెప్పు.
యాక్చువల్గా ఒక తెలుగు సినిమా అంటే హీరో వెనకాల, అంటే మామూలుగా హీరో వెనకాల హీరోయిన్ పడుతూ హీరోని
అట్లేముండదు.
అలాంటి టైంలో మీరు ఒక అర్జున్ రెడ్డితో ఆ పిల్ల నాది అంటే దాని రివర్స్కి వచ్చారు. రీసెంట్గా మీ తమ్ముడు కూడా ఆ పిల్ల నాదిరా అంటూ బేబీతో ఒక 100 కోట్లు కొట్టుకెళ్ళిపోయారు. ఇప్పుడు ఈ సినిమా ట్రైలర్లో కూడా మీరు అది ముందనుకున్నారో లేదో ఆ పిల్ల నాది అనే స్టేట్మెంట్ ఒకటి ఇచ్చారు. సో దీని గురించి
నా ఫీలింగ్ అది. నాకు పిల్ల విపరీతంగా నచ్చితే ఆ పిల్ల నాదే అని నా ఫీలింగ్ అది.